Jungle.
Good afternoon, welcome to Fliptv News. Let's take a look at the headlines. Labour Party promises 80,000 to 100,000 naira minimum wage. Nigerian Anglican worshippers protest posting of white bishop to parish. Breaking news: INEC commence distribution of PVCs nationwide. Lovers sue popular gospel artist THR3 for refusing to marry her. And on Obasanjo, you can't threaten me, my support is for Peter Obi. And lastly, my marriage to Orisa Jaffor still intact. Wife Helen opens up. Let's take a look at the news in detail. The Labour Party has promised to implement a minimum wage of 80,000 to 100,000 naira if its presidential candidate Peter Obi wins next year's presidential election. The party's deputy national chairman, Ayo Olorunfemi, disclosed this during an interview on Thursday. Olorunfemi said the party was planning to increase the current minimum wage from 30,000 naira to the range of 80,000 and 100,000 naira, while making a case for highly paid jobs as outlined in their manifesto. A few days ago, the Labour Party unveiled its manifesto where Obi pushed for the payment of hourly wages as against the current monthly arrangement in the country. The Labour Party chieftain said if a worker receives about 1,000 naira per hour in a job, he can boast of nothing less than 4,000 naira in a day, and this can make the employee earn between 80,000 and 100,000 naira depending on the nature of the job. On Nigerian Anglican worshippers, there was a commotion in an Igbo Anglican church in Iverton, New Jersey, the United States, following a protest by Nigerians to forbid a white bishop from hijacking their church. This was made available in a viral video published by Facebook user Ndumoro Ogechukwu. In the video, the woman filming the rowdy session said a particular Bishop Ross cannot hijack the church, adding that Nigerians do not believe in the same thing as him. The congregant said the clergyman was not welcome in the church and that he was an intruder. Bishop from Colorado and a police officer from Iverton was also present. Over to INEC. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has said it will begin the distribution of permanent voters' card to Nigerians today. INEC's Commissioner and Chairman, Information and Voter Education, Mr. Festus Okoye, announced this at the weekend. Okoye spoke against the backdrop of a parley with the resident electoral commissioners from the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. The INEC's chief said the commission had met to discuss several issues on the 2023 general election, including PVC. According to him, individuals can collect their PVCs between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. daily, including Saturdays and Sundays. Okoye said for ease of reaching the electorate, the commission had approved the collection of the PVC in 8,809 registration areas wards across the country. On Atorishe, a Nigerian lady Diamond Gold has finally sued popular gospel singer Lanre Teriba Atorishe, her ex-boyfriend, for failing to marry her as promised. Apart from breach of promise to marry her, Lady Gold is also asking the court to compel Atorishe to take responsibility of the children gotten in the course of the relationship. Recall that Diamond had last year taken to her Facebook page to recount how the gospel musician tricked her into a relationship and how he abandoned her as well as refused to pay for his children's education. In the court's document, the lady said Atorishe met her at 24 and had cohabited with her only to dump her at over 29 years. On Obasanjo with Peter Obi, amid claims that he is backing Peter Obi, the Labour Party flag bearer, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, has said nobody can threaten him over his choice of a presidential candidate. Obasanjo said he had shed blood and gone to prison, hence nobody could threaten him about his choice of a presidential candidate. He disclosed this at the Ohaneze Ndigbo National Secretariat in Enugu State. Obasanjo had visited the secretariat in the company of Afenife's leader, Pa Ayo Adebanjo and Obi. They visited the secretariat to pay condolence over the death of First Republic Aviation Minister Mbazulike Amici. However, Obasanjo said, "I've shed my blood for this country. I've gone to prison for this country. So what are you going to frighten or threaten me with? The only thing that my senior brother Adebanjo hasn't done is that he hasn't shed his blood, but he has gone to prison. But we'll leave that aside." Let's take a look at this video and assess what the former president said.
"I have shed my blood for this country. I have gone to prison for this country. So what are you going to frighten me or threaten me with? The only thing that my senior brother hasn't done is that he hasn't shed his blood. He has gone to prison. Well, we will leave that at that." No. The blood we are shed for work from the work from. I will show you where the shrapnel nearly touched mine. Now, but please, the problem we have enough.
Okay, we're going to leave that at that point. Let's go over to Oris Jaffo's marriage. The wife of the General Overseer of the World of Life Bible Church, Helen Oris Jaffo, has said her marriage has not broken down irretrievably, contrary to reports in a section of the social media. In a statement, Mrs. Oris Jaffo, who is an entrepreneur and author, said that she and her husband, Pastor Ayo Oris Jaffo, are still married and never divorced. She had also directed her lawyer to take appropriate action against the publications. Fam, my attention has been drawn to the fake and malicious news making rounds on blogs, social media platforms, and newspaper joints against my character and that of my family. It is totally unbelievable, reprehensible, and unthinkable, and it's important that I make the facts clear," she said. Going further, she said she remains a wife and mother and that her family is an important part of her life. "I therefore appeal to everyone to put our interest and that of our lovely kids above the need to profit from this business endeavor. My husband and I are not divorced unless people get divorced on social media, and I have never been unfaithful to my husband, whom I love very dearly," Helen said. She attributed the stories circulating in the social media as the works of the devil and his agents to dent her character and good works. With that, we've come to the end of the news on Flip. I'm Christian Chuku. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.